What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Dragon Age Awakening. Now, as always, this is not going to be a main episode of the Let's Play. This is going to be a Codex lore reading episode. If that's not something you're interested in, then go ahead and click away from the video now and wait for a main episode of the Let's Play. If that is something you're interested in, then let's dive on in. We got plenty of new things to learn about. I'm sure we have plenty of Codex entries at this point, so without further ado, the Disciples. The Disciples are Darkspawn that have become sapient after some sort of process of awakening, after which they choose their own names. They are cunning, powerful, and hold influence over non-awakened Darkspawn. Cloudgazer, Stoneblind, Skya. These are how dwarves describe their surfacer cousins. It's traditional to snort these words with disdain. A dwarf who goes topside forfeits his caste, his house, and the favor of his ancestors. Once he sets foot on the surface, he is no longer welcome in Orzammar. Still, in recent years, a great many dwarves have moved to the surface. Some are casteless and have nothing to lose. Others believe they have something to gain. Some think it's only a matter of time before Orzammar falls to the Darkspawn. Then, there are the merchant caste dwarves with their frightful flair for business. I met one who nearly talked me into buying my own hat. I dare say most merchants don't give a nugget about losing their caste or the favor of their ancestors, not the way they're compensated. From Tales from Beneath the Earth by Brother Genitive. The First Warden. The nominal leader of our order is the First Warden, but you can expect little assistance or guidance so far from the Anderfels. Even those close to Weishaupt learn to suffer alone. The murmurs are true. The First Warden is often embroiled in the politics of the Anderfels and has little opportunity to consider worldly matters. I would like to believe it is a matter of survival, not of political self-interest. Know that your mission is vital. You carry the hopes of our order. If the highest among us holds noble titles outside of the Anderfels, perhaps we will be better situated when the next blight comes, as we all know it must. A confidential report from the Warden Commander. Vassals and their liege. Some kingdoms rigidly define the rights of vassals and their duty to their liege. In Ferelden, a relatively new kingdom, the Arls and Arlessers theoretically command their Arlings, bands, and lords. In practice, those lessers often zealously maintain their independence. Some Ferelden vassals must be goaded instead of ordered, swayed, not ruled. Vassals owe military obligations to their liege, yet often deny even sworn oaths and signed contracts. In contrast, the vassals expect their liege's protection despite provocation otherwise. A successful Ferelden liege applies force, persuasion, and duplicity in equal measure. From a guide to statecraft, published anonymously. The Vigil. Vigil's Keep is one of the oldest settlements in Ferelden, older than Denerim and Oghren. The barbarians who battled the Tevinter Imperium chose this location for a fortress so that their warning fires would be visible at great distance when Tevinter ships neared the coast. The Vigil has seen battle in every major invasion of Ferelden. Tevinters, rival barbarian clans, and/or legions have all held her battlements. The Vigil was the first fortress to fall to the Orlesians, and the last to be freed. Anders. Most people enjoy being kicked in the head to be woken up each morning. Me, I'm just so picky. Anders is an apostate mage. He was arrested by Templars who intended to cart him back to the Circle Tower. Vigil's Keep was to have been a short stop on their long journey. Unfortunately, the keep was attacked just after the group arrived, and Anders was found standing over the bodies of his captors. He insists they were killed by Darkspawn. Regardless, Anders joined Apparition to defeat the Darkspawn in Vigil's Keep. Afterwards, Anders was recruited into the Grey Wardens. He survived the joining. We have a codex update for Oghren. When the Blight was ended, Oghren settled down with his old flame Felsi and had a child. But domestic bliss did not last, and so Oghren traveled to Vigil's Keep in hope of becoming a warden himself. Oghren survived the joining. His extensive experience drinking bitter swill likely helped. Oghren's passion for strong drink hasn't waned. That's a nice little gameplay hint of the gifts he would enjoy. Mhairi. Allow me to say, I'm very proud to serve under your command. Mhairi was a knight in Ferelden's army until agreeing to join the Grey Wardens. She can think of no greater honor, nor better way to serve the nation, and is eager to undertake the joining. Sadly, Mhairi's enthusiasm did not save her. She perished in the joining like so many others before her, and was laid to rest as a Grey Warden. Nathaniel. The Howes are pariahs now, those of us left. Nathaniel Howe is the son of the disgraced Earl Rendon Howe, and among the last scions of the once great family. He blames the Grey Wardens for his father's death, and had intended to assassinate the Warden commander. Upon seeing Vigil's keep, however, his childhood home, Nathaniel decided to simply reclaim some family treasures. The Wardens caught Nathaniel breaking in. Apparition, impressed to hear that it took 4 Wardens to capture Nathaniel, invoked the right of conscription, making the young Howe a Warden recruit. Nathaniel undertook the joining and survived. In a chance encounter with the Howe's old groundskeeper, Nathaniel learned that his sister, Delilah, had married a shopkeeper in the city. Nathaniel was eager to find her. Nathaniel is a sensible fellow who values practical gifts over useless trinkets. Seneschal Varel. Varel has spent his life defending Amaranthine. When Rendon Howe was Arl, Varel briefly became Seneschal of Vigil's Keep, but he repeatedly objected to Howe's orders and was demoted to lower and lower ranks. Nonetheless, he continued to serve with defiance. When Howe's acts turned more sinister, Varel secretly sheltered those in need and used what little power he had to counteract the Arl's atrocities. Soon, Varel was languishing in the dungeon awaiting execution, but Howe died first. When the Grey Wardens took over Amaranthine, the Order reappointed Varel as Seneschal. Although Varel is not a Warden himself, his position as Chief Administrator of the Warden's lands makes him privy to many secrets of the Order, including the joining ritual. This rare honor is a testament to his character. So Varel is actually a very honorable and good man. He was defying Howe's treachery the whole time, serving under him, trying to right what wrongs he could, that eventually landed him in the dungeon waiting for summary execution. Of course, we executed Howe before he could do that, and now here he is serving the Wardens. Yeah, I like Varel. Varel's cool. Actually, very good to know that we have somebody so stubborn in his moral compass serving us. I'm sure he'll right any wrongs that we make, too. Seems like a solid guy. Alright everybody, that is it for this section of the Codexes. I will of course give Awakening the same treatment I gave Origins as we progress, so we'll be spending plenty of episodes by this fire reading up on all the new things we learn. Thanks for watching everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always there is a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Dragon Age Awakening. Take care everyone, have a good day.